I have lived in this area my whole life. I grew up in our neighboring county, Knox County. Went to University of Missouri Columbia, returned here working in the behavioral health field. I have served several different positions in that field. I have worked with families and children, helping them gain success and maintain intact. I've served as a deputy juvenile officer in our circuit. I currently work for one of the largest behavioral health providers in the state of Missouri. Have worked there for 20 years, currently serving as the Vice President of Treatment Services for the north part of Missouri. I have 4 beautiful children, all of which are in our wonderful school district in different schools. They are all involved in different aspects that our school, we're lucky enough to have our school provide. We all live on a farm outside of Kirksville. Well, I decided to run for school board after some encouragement from some associates. In my professional career, I have always worked with family and youth in our communities, this community and surrounding communities. And to achieve success, and we all know that school success is a huge indicator of success in other life areas for youth, and a pretty good indicator of success later on in adulthood also. So working with our schools, with the individuals that we have worked with has been a large focus of mine and just our in general, our career. So I have, throughout my adult professional career, worked with schools. I have also served as a consultant to different school officials or school boards with different policies that they may be considering. I've more recently worked or served as taken part in a committee with our school to reduce dropouts. So with that experience and that passion, I decided that if our community feels like I can be a benefit by serving in a more official capacity, I'm willing to do that. I would say our school is probably facing what many of us face in needing to do more with less resources. You know, just the most recent reduction in funding for transportation being an indicator of that. Obviously, transporting our youth is not a choice, so we will have to figure out where those funds come from. And I think that we will possibly be facing more decisions like that. I support our local leadership in our schools to have the ability to make decisions that benefit our school population. I believe that federal and even state mandates, executive orders, laws sometimes interfere with the ability for our local leadership to make the decision that is in the best interest of their individuals they're dealing with at that point. I think I could use the example of our school, that this is not a new topic for our school. Our school has dealt with transgender issues, and I hesitate to use the word issues because I didn't know about that. Probably most of the community didn't know about that because our school dealt with the situation for the best interest of those involved, so it did not become an issue. I think that is such a hard question because I don't know that I could pick one teacher that has had the largest impact on me. I think of all the different teachers, Miss Marie in first grade, or Miss Mayfield in 8th grade, or Mr. Price in high school, or Professor Brown in college, and all of them having, and many more that I can't even remember all their names, that have had such an impact on me. But the thing that I think is probably the indicator that makes them so impactful is the kind of teacher that they were. Not that they had the same kind of personality, not that they taught even close to the same kind of subjects, but the passion that they had for finding success for students. All of them displaying that education is to teach people how to think versus teaching people what to think. All of them exploring ways to help us challenge ourselves or have us question our own beliefs regardless of the subject, and finding what we are successful at or what our strengths are, rather than finding what we don't know or finding out what we're wrong about. So I can't name one teacher. It's a passion that you find within many teachers. I think that I would just like to say that I am running for school board so that I can represent our community and the values and the ideas that our community has, and I want our school and our school board to be inclusive and value all in our community.